The Senegalese fans played a huge role in this trophy. Now, when the penalty was awarded, the controversial penalty was awarded to Morocco, Senegalese fans wanted to storm into the field. You see this video that you're watching are Senegalese fans who brought the match into a halt first. They wanted to storm into the field because they felt that that penalty was controversial. Now, a lot of you are out there saying that Senegalese, that the penalty that was carried out by the Moroccan player, it was an arranged penalty. You people are saying that no, the player was told that go and miss the penalty for calm to reign so that the match can continue. Do you honestly think in your mind that that Morocco will have that kind of opportunity and still decide to kick that penalty in that kind of way that for people to for the match to become? No. That penalty is called Panenka penalty. Panenka. It was a player that brought that penalty style. It was named after him. His name is Panenka. So he brought that penalty. Some of you have not seen that same penalty. Aguero kicked that same penalty against Edouard Mendy in the Premier League. Go and Google Panenka penalty. Panenka penalty. Edouard Mendy caught the same penalty against Aguero in a match Manchester City against Chelsea FC. And now, ever since this African Cup of Nations started, Morocco has highly been favored. It is not news, it's no longer news that Morocco did not receive CAF favor. There have been a lot of evidences now. The reason that made Senegalese players to storm out of the field, there are two main reasons. One, the fact that when Senegal scored their own goal, when Senegal scored the goal, it was ruled out immediately without a referee consulting VAR, which was a clear goal because Hakimi was the one defending. Now, when the ball was crossed in a corner kick, Hakimi immediately pushed. He was the first to launch a push against the Senegalese player who headed the ball into the net. He sent his hand and pushed the Senegalese player. The Senegalese player acted in defense and scored a goal. He refused to consult the VAR. There was another one where a Senegalese player was kicked inside the 18-meter box. In fact, he stepped on his leg while he was controlling the ball in the 18-meter box. Senegalese asked him to review the VAR. He refused to review the VAR. That's the second. Now, if you are saying, a lot of you are saying that the penalty that was awarded against Senegal is a genuine penalty, let's go by allegations or by assumptions. Okay, if it was a genuine penalty, why? You should also have the dignity. You should also have the honesty. You should also have the integrity to accept that the goal Senegal scored was a goal. If you cannot accept that one, then you have no moral compass to say that that goal that was a penalty. Now, what Senegal did, walking out of the field, it was very necessary and psychological to pass the message across that if you win us, the world should know that Morocco was being favored. Senegal already knew that Morocco was being favored. So walking out was a message to say it is enough, it's enough. We have seen this. We saw this in Tanzania, the match against Tanzania. We saw it in the match against Cameroon. We saw it in the match in Nigeria. We are now we came prepared that you cannot rob us this time. Senegal came prepared. Unfortunately, some of you are out there saying, oh, that penalty was a penalty, was an arranged penalty. That was not arranged penalty, not arranged. And you saw immediately when that player lost the penalty, the Moroccan player lost the penalty, he was crying. He was crying. Okay, an arranged penalty. Will you risk it, the next 30 minutes of the game? No. Mosipe should just resign. Mosipe like this should just resign. That penalty or not, normally, this is how VAR works. If an action has taken place, the VAR control room will be the one to call the referee's attention that there is need for review over a sensitive position. If the VAR has not called, second, the referee's own ingenuity or the referee's own mind to call for VAR. If the referee has not called, the player has no pressure whatever to mount on the referee to call the VAR. In this case, it was a player that immediately went and harassed the referee that consulted the VAR. It's a penalty. The referee did not stand his ground because he is an arranging person. The referee immediately went and consulted the VAR. What is good for A should be good for B. Senegal has won, but Mosipe should just resign. A lot of inconsistencies. Morocco was highly favored. In fact, for you to win AFCON now, just host. You see the Senegalese supporters, they did very well. Very, very well. It was their pressure that forced Senegal to hold the game. Thumbs up, Senegal. My country, Kenya, will be hosting. So we also have to do arranging. Since it shows that it's arrangement. For Morocco, we have seen. Morocco should go and join Spain now. They wanted to play, they wanted to be European Union. European Union should just accept it. You see, you will not take that. In the next 50 more years, you will not take that trophy. You will not take that trophy.